draft already started? Wait, what? Wait, did they just like... There's 3 bans already? Is this... Wait, what? I mean, I like that. You know, I like that. They just instantly show you 6 bans. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. Lucian, Varus, Trash, Renekton, Morgana, Udyr, first pick Lee Sin over Rumble. That's interesting though. The interesting part is that they actually pick, but Wei is gonna just pick Rumble, no? Wei is for sure gonna pick Rumble. I feel like Wei is willing to play Lilia into Rumble, maybe. But now I think he will play Rumble. Because it doesn't make sense not to pick Rumble here. But this is something, this is a curveball. So Cloud9 just threw a curveball because I think RNG wanted Cloud9 to pick Rumble. But Cloud9 actually picked Lee Sin. And Xiao who was smurfing on Lee Sin before. So I feel like this is a curveball towards RNG. And I really like this decision from Cloud9. I think I really like this decision from Cloud9. I really do. Now Nautilus Rumble, so we could expect a Kai'Sa on 3 if it's not stolen away by Sven. But I don't really think that Kai'Sa would be stolen away unless they want to play it. They could pick Kai'Sa Leona. They could actually... Okay, they do pick Kai'Sa Leona. They do indeed pick Kai'Sa Leona. So Kai'Sa Leona Lee Sin. And what is the answer from Gala? Or are they even gonna pick AD carry here? Or will they change their mind? Xayah. So it's trading Xayah Kai'Sa matchups all over. Zoe, so they steal the Zoe. Normally people would pick Victor or Rihanna because these are safer and better in team fights. But Zoe is the pick you want for the early game. If you pick Zoe, you want the early game. But that tells me that Blabber has to play AD jungle. So either they are picking top lane tank now and Lee Sin jungle, or they are picking AD jungle with Zoe. Volibear, yeah, that's fine. They are just picking Volibear. So they have Zoe, Volibear, Lee Sin, Leona, Kai'Sa. They have really good skirmishes. And a TF lock-in from Krain again. So they want to answer the Zoe with the TF. Honestly, I like Cloud9 comp more. I think that RNG can win this game because it's RNG and they play well in team fights. But I do like Cloud9 comp more. Which comp do you guys like more? So as you can see right now, Xiaohu, they know he has no ward. They know where TF placed his ward. So Volibear decides to go top and gank. And I believe Xiaohu should be dead here because he's not a phase rush user. If Xiaohu is using phase rush, he could live this gank, maybe. But Xiaohu is not using phase rush. So that means Blabber is giving up his time, but is ganking top lane. And this is really fucking good for Cloud9. Now Blabber could base or run through mid lane. It looks like Blabber is just gonna run through mid lane. And as much as Wei is full clearing and is gonna be ahead in farm, Blabber is making stuff done here. I think there is a chance that Krain has to flash as well. Krain is dead here. He can't run from Volibear. You see, Volibear is a champion that is so good against teams like RNG because they play very aggressive in the early game and they get punished by a ganking jungler. Blabber finds this creative pathing where he is just abusing the fact that he is having a ganking jungler and he gets 2 kills for his team in 3 minutes. So Cloud9 starts this game very well. And by the way, Krain has no flash. And Perix will hit that bubble. Well, he doesn't, but flash in from Vulcan and is another kill for Cloud9. So Cloud9 starts this game really well. And currently Wei is a level ahead. But it doesn't really matter. He, Blabber got on a kill, 2 assists, got missed push out. Wei is not having fun. And currently Blabber is pretty much same level as Wei. And Fudge is getting dived here. But Blabber is here too. And Blabber wins right now against Wei. You know why? Because he has... Wait, what is Wei doing? Why Blabber doesn't just kill him? I mean, he can't just kill him, but he could fight him. What? What is this interaction? Blabber wins this. He has red buff. And he has more items. I mean, it's just Rabbit Crystal and Magic Res, but it's still good. Wei will get level 6 now. And this could be a potential dive on Fudge. The only thing is that Fudge is 6'2 and has flash. So I really doubt Fudge would ever die here. Rather, he's just gonna clear the wave and he's gonna, Okay, so they are using TF ult, and Luca burns TP here, makes sure that Fudge can push out this wave safely. And right now, Luca can either go a very long way to mid lane, or he can just base and go mid lane. It also looks like Blabber is doing the Drake, but TF and Rumble are joining. Blabber will secure the Drake, Vulcan will probably have to flash, and Blabber will have to ult out. So Vulcan doesn't flash, so Vulcan is just dead. Vulcan overstayed there. Vulcan should have backed off sooner. Blabber, worst case, can always ult out of the pit. Vulcan can't because he has no Hex Flash. Vulcan made a mistake, he died. Blabber didn't have to die there, never. Zoe's getting Zoe's getting trying to have HP, but she has heal. She decides to use it now. 2 plates fell for the Herald. Cloud9 has control in the river. Kai'Sa will probably be able to push out Xayah in because, well, you know, Volibear is in the river closer. They are gonna clear this ping here. RNG is positioning for a fight, but Perkz has TP, and Perkz is TPing in right now. Kai'Sa wins 1-1 against Xayah. Meanwhile, Vulcan is very, very deep, but really nice CC. And TP from Fudge with a flank, and Fudge kills Rumble. And he will also be able to secure a kill on Cryin. And Mink falls in the background. Xiao, who secures 1 kill, but there is no way he's getting out of that. Blabber will secure the kill here on Xiao as well with his flash, and this is a perfect scrimmage from Cloud9. Double TP committed from Perkz Fudge. Of course, Xiao commits his TP, but that does not matter currently. The item advantage, the fact that Leona and Volibear are so much stronger than the Rumble and Nautilus makes the fight so easily playable for Cloud9. I think the Fudge TP was so fucking good there, because he was able to one-shot the Rumble. But the Rumble, again, the Rumble is trying to kill Leona. Leona will never die. Volibear will never die. So Blabber secures the Drake. He's gonna give up a shutdown to Rumble here. That's quite unlucky, but secures the Drake. So they still get the Drake and a kill. Here, Xiao will probably get run down, honestly, because Zoe is right there with Flash. Blabber does have ult, but he chunks Xiao very low, and Zoe will make sure that Xiao can come back under tower. Blabber here gets the kill. This is a little bit questionable. I think it's better if the kill would go to Zoe, because Zoe made sure that, you know, Jace cannot run in there. Let's look at this fight again. I think Leona goes in first on Mink, and Mink hooks in the Blabber. And as much as Wei ult deals a lot of damage, the stoppage from Leona is crucial. Cryin here gets caught, even though he has flash. He might be able to actually flash out of it. No, he decides not to. And Wei is just instantly ulting the wave. He knows that there is like nothing to look for here. He gets the wave, and he just makes sure that he can farm his own jungle camps. This is such a tough situation to be RNG. I feel like a team fight is pretty much impossible to win looking at the items. Kai'Sa, I think, is stronger than Xayah. Zoe is stronger than TF. Lee Sin is... Well, Lee Sin will have to base before the Drake, I think, because I feel like he has a lot of gold in base. But Lee Sin is stronger than Jace. You know, Volibear is... Volibear Rumble, yeah, Rumble has to needs a really good ult. Rumble is not gonna be level 11. Volibear is level 11. So Volibear has a potential to one-shot someone with this build too. Volibear can literally E and ult on top of someone, and with this codex, he's gonna do so much damage. Like extra 100 damage. And his E and R already do so much. 2 minutes left until the team fight will happen. And I feel like giving up this Drake is really not good. Because imagine you are playing Rumble and enemy team has Mountain. Every time you ult, the shield is gonna just save them. Unless they still think they outscale. Because, you know, TF with like many items can be annoying. So TF has Rapid Fire. Fudge most likely has Starak right now. Sven has Collector. Xayah has just an extra BF sword for damage. Blabber has Zhonya. So everyone has his item spike except for Wei, who is behind. He's not gonna have his second item, but he also has stopwatch at least. And it doesn't really look like Xiao Hu can get Muramana in time. He will not be able to stack his item, so he will not get the extra damage from abilities and autos. I give this fight to Cloud9. I think Zoe just has to hit a bubble, or Leona has to hit a good ult. They can even go on Mink. Mink is one shot. And this Cloud9 is quite early in the river. But Xiao is split from them, and Wei could be in trouble here. Wei is forced to flash, and Mini is getting flashed on, and Mini is getting really shine. But look at Sven getting ulted, but he's not losing HP. Locket has been burned, and he just doesn't lose any HP, even though he had two summoners. Wei has no ult, Mink has no flash. Krain has no ult, and even though RNG is kind of flanking them with the TF, it just feels like Cloud9 survived the Rumble ult, and right now RNG don't have the tools to fight anymore. Unless Ming can land a really good way, and Vulcan flashes in, Gala ults, Blabber has no flash, Blabber though stopwatches the ult, and Fudge goes in and a kick onto the Xayah, and the Xayah will get one shot by the Sven, and Ming is dead as well, and this is most likely the game for Cloud9. They will be able to secure the Drake, they will be able to get the Dragon Soul, nah, they won't be able to kill Krain, but they will be able to get the oh, Blabber, what are you doing, Blabber? He should be fine though, they can follow with the damage. This is definitely a soul for Cloud9. And as much as RNG can still... No, and Wei dies. They are panicking. They don't want to give up the soul because they know if they give up the soul, they're going to lose the game. But they are still going to lose the game, most likely. Well, Fudge going slightly too deep, a little bit too excited. But that does not matter. They got the Drake. They got what they came for. Even though Fudge dies here, they still got what they came for. And, you know, I think Wei could have stopwatched that Q from Zoe. Fudge factor. I mean, Fudge on Lee Sin is playing well. There's just it's a good kick, you know. He's forcing the Rumble flash. Here, look at Sven. Sven gets flanked. He doesn't have cleanse, and the Rumble ults instantly on the gold card. But Locket was used, heal was used, flash was used, and that is it. Rumble has no ult anymore. And right now, Vulcan just goes in on the Xayah. Xayah is forced to ult out. Because of Blabber and Vulcan. And look, Fudge is free to do whatever he wants now. He takes the Q, he jumps behind the wall to dodge the hook, then he flashes onto the Xayah, and it doesn't even matter where is he kicking the Xayah to. Kai'Sa can instantly ult in and just kill the Xayah because, well, you know, it is Kai'Sa. So, yeah, I think even Sven yelling Fudge. And this is Xiao, I believe. He's just not very happy about the game. If Cloud9 can win this game, and if Cloud9 can also win PGG game, both teams are gonna be at 3-3. Here, Perik's trading the thingy. So Wei is gonna just get kicked out and easy secured by Blabber. Vulcan could look for ult on Gala and trade his ult for Gala ult. Sven goes very aggressively, but he's relatively safe. Blabber goes very deep, and here Wei is dead. Ming is also gonna die. Krain will get chased. He has no flash whatsoever. The Q from Listen is gonna land, and that is the game for Cloud9. There is definitely not a single scenario where RNG wins this game. They are but you see the tricky part, guys. Okay, so I will tell you something tricky about this game. Okay, I'll tell you something tricky about it. You know why I believe currently Damon is slightly ahead of RNG? Damon on the red side doesn't ban a single AP jungle. Instead, they ban AD champions that are strong with AP jungle, like Lee Sin. And Damon trades AP jungle. They trade the Rumble Udyr. They are willing to trade that, right? And meanwhile, RNG got outdrafted in this game. You know why? Because even though they get the Rumble, they don't get the Lee Sin. And the Volibear is a great answer. Because Nidalee would scale better. But Nidalee, they are showing this dead animation for the second time with the same TF skin with the same player. They showed exactly the same dead animation in the game when RNG was playing before. Anyway, my point here is that if RNG is willing to trade AP jungle with Blabber, for example, let's say Blabber gets Udyr, but Wei gets Rumble. I mean, I guess Udyr is kinda... Udyr is honestly stronger than Volibear, but has weaker ganks, I think. Because the gank that Blabber did would never happen on Volibear, on Udyr, because no one would ever gank like that, because everyone would be full clearing. But Volibear is very slow at full clearing, so people cheese. And the early game Blabber had can work in only one game. So the next time in a BO5, it's... But at the same time, they'll be scared of that Volibear now, right? So I think they should ban Nidalee. I mean, they should ban Volibear instead of Nidalee. Blabber can literally just ult in here, disable 2 towers, and 1 tower will pretty much instantly die, the bot tower, and they can just force a fight if they want to. Perix is calling maybe to back out though, maybe not. Because, you know, this fight, they can't lose the game. I mean, this fight is like... They have to misplay to lose this fight. Okay, so Wei ults, Locket used, Wei ult doesn't do any damage. Blabber still is not committing though, he doesn't really wanna ult on the towers. And now Blabber is just using stopwatch. I think she have used it after the ult though. And Fudge goes in very, very deep, but fails the kick this time, and Sven is also failing the kick. Blabber disables the towers, and even though Cloud9 is low and is chunked out, they are still alive as 5 people, and they will still get the shield from the dragon, and they will most likely be able to kill RNG and close out the game here. Rumble's dead, Wei is dead, Ming is dead. Well, yeah, well, that's it. That's the game. So that's a really, really good early game from Cloud9. Blabber is really jumping right there in his chair. He's very, very happy. That was very well played by Blabber in the early game. That was very well played by Cloud9 to close out the game. That was really well fought. They knew what objectives to fight around. They knew what to do in the game. And it was really, really beautifully played.